75th anniversary, and our chief meteorologist, Keith Thompson, has been asking, where are they now? He's been catching up with some of the folks you might remember from over the years.
This morning, Keith catches up with a former news anchor who's now well known to morning television viewers in Detroit.
This is News 3 at 5.
Hello, it's Michigan. I'm Alicia Smith.
Alicia Smith came to WWMT in 2002. It was a big move and a big moment in the career of this Georgia transplant who had been working in a small market station in the Deep South.
I would go out in the field and work with the photographer, turn a story, and
oh, we work for XYZ?
The 5 o'clock news with Jamie Bull and Gene Markey and you. It was a thrill for me. I was like, I have made it.
Make sure.
One of his most memorable moments while working at WWMT was going to New York City for the 1-year anniversary of the terrorist attack on the Twin Towers. It was an experience that still moves her.
And just to be there a year after 9/11, it was.
Okay, it's looking very good.
To this day, it was very emotional. I'm getting emotional right now, but we felt the weight of all the stories that we wanted to tell, from the victims from Southwest Michigan.
In 2007, Alicia decided to take her talent east on I-94 to Detroit. And she's been anchoring the weekday morning newscast at WXYZ 7 News Detroit for 18 years.
It's such a privilege to be a part of people's daily routine.
Something else Alicia didn't expect when she moved to Detroit, that she would put down roots.
Eric, we actually met dancing at the Masonic Temple at a big band swing dance. I know that sounds so old-fashioned, but it is absolutely the truth.
And although Alicia says she's put down deep roots in Detroit, she'll never forget her first years in the mitten at WWMT. And she says that to this day, our viewers let her know they haven't forgotten her either.
It's been now 18 and a half years since I moved to Detroit, but the folks who I knew when I first came to the state of Michigan, they have never forgotten me, and they still keep tabs and check in and say hello, and I love that.
And to see more of our Where Are They Now stories, head to our website, WWMT.com, or our YouTube page.
More than 12 people in Michigan face charges for a nationwide healthcare scheme. More than 324 people in total are involved. The Justice Department says they would submit fake claims to Medicaid, sometimes even for medical procedures that weren't necessary. Investigators also say the accused would give money and drugs to dealers. The Justice Department says they seized more than $245 million in cash and luxury goods. And they say the government could have lost almost $15 billion from this.
A Genesee County man will spend decades behind bars for the death of a 1-year-old boy who ingested meth. Timothy Coombs was sentenced Tuesday on multiple felonies over the death of the toddler. At the time the incident happened in 2022, Coombs was dating the child's aunt, Jasmine Danae Jones Bonner, who's also facing charges related to the child's death. According to the prosecution, more than 14,700 nanograms of meth was found inside the toddler. Coombs pleaded no contest in May of this year to murder, child abuse, and torture charges. Coombs will spend more than 30 years in prison for his crimes.
Crews in Detroit right now are cleaning up from an oil fire. It burned for hours on Monday. Take a look at this. They think it's 8,000 gallon tank of oil leaked. Well, 2 workers found it around 2:30 that morning, and several departments and hazmat teams had to be called out.
Hey guys, Tyler here.
See that black
So we'll be down here for a while.
They say it was because of dirty oil. They say it shouldn't have any long-term impacts on the environment there. One firefighter was taken to the hospital, but they've been released, and the Environmental Protection Agency is helping with the investigation.
A man is arrested after robbing a bank while carrying an axe. Southfield police said the man walked into a PNC with an axe and demanded money from one of the employees. After he got the money, police say then hit her in the head with the axe and took off. The woman was taken to the hospital in stable condition. Police say they were able to find the suspect and arrest him in Detroit.
Police near Flint say they caught this man who's accused of stealing from several businesses, but not until he got down to his underwear. Police say he had 17 warrants out for his arrest, and they hadn't been able to find him until recently They say they had tried to pull him over, but he took off and was going faster than 100 miles an hour.
Wow.
He crashed and started running, so they brought in a canine officer to track him. And this is what he was wearing when officers caught up to him. He's in his underwear. He was just in court, and he has 4 new felony charges for this.
Well, that's been pretty warm lately.
You know, when you're running, you work up a sweat, I guess, right?
There's a lot going on there.
Yes, sir.
There is, yeah. Perfect, Julie. Thank you very much, skies. Lightening up already here in Vicksburg. This is right above Prairie Street, by the way. Live look for you. I love watching these early morning sunrises in all of our live cams. I know you do too. Right now, the temperature in Vicksburg, 63 degrees, and the winds are light. All right, download our Weather Alert Network app before the 4th of July, before Light the Lake tomorrow night, and for a rather hot weekend. We're going to explore how hot here in a moment. All you have to do is type WWMT Weather in your app store. Thank you for downloading our Weather Alert Network app. All right, Friday night, the plan is coming together here. We think we're going to keep storms away from our fireworks displays. And by the way, completely at WWMT.com. I just shared that on X and also on Facebook. 85 at 9, 83 at 10. Light winds here. Sky
Yeah, ripples up. So that's good.
Southwest about 5 miles per hour. Now, prior to that, there is a chance for a thunderstorm during the afternoon on the 4th of July. No storms on Saturday. Look, 92 is plenty hot all by itself, but when you factor in the humidity or you add in the humidity, it will feel like the upper 90s on Saturday. Wow. So we're going to be sweating a little bit here. Sunday, we've got 90 degrees and scattered thunderstorms on Sunday. They're actually going to linger into next Monday as well. The hot weather pattern does break down after Sunday. So here's your jet stream for Sunday, maybe doing something like this, still to our north. But by the time we get you into Monday and Tuesday of next week, your air conditioner maybe not working as hard. 84 Monday, 84 on Tuesday. All right, focusing on later today. We have this small storm chance. We're going to look at hour by hour in a moment. But you'll notice here, no storms in the evening commute. And the rain chances are pretty small. Look at your biking forecast, motorcycle forecast here. West winds tend to about 15 miles per hour. There is a little bit of encouragement aloft for some of these late day thunderstorms. It'll be sort of a boundary that's close
Noon.
by. You factor in a lake breeze as well. These are all ingredients for, all right, maybe that pop-up storm. We've got a few of them here at 3 o'clock. But you'll notice hour by hour, pretty quiet on the signal for storms here at 5, 7, and 9 o'clock. So it's not a great chance, but we're just going to audibly reference it as being a possibility. Oh, your hourly temperatures for tomorrow, not too far from 70 in the morning, middle and upper 80s during the afternoon. And while we'll have a little bit of humidity today, we're going to have more of it the day ahead tomorrow. Minneapolis, Waterloo, Green Bay, Rhinelander, Chicago, Milwaukee, Kalamazoo, over to Lansing, Saginaw. This is our 5% chance for
No, not me.
later today, brought to you by the Storm Prediction Center. All right, how about your temperatures here on this Wednesday morning? It is 60 right now in Hastings at Berry County. You're one of our cool spots this morning. We do have 59s on that normally fog-prone stretch of Charlotte to Marshall to Coldwater. No fog this morning. Have a fabulous Wednesday. 7-day forecast. Here we go. 88 tomorrow. 90. Yeah, 90 on the 4th of July. Boy, that worked out for us, right? That storm chance, 30%. And there are your 90s over the weekend. I did look at our weather records for the month of June. We hit 95 times. So that would be 6, 7, and 8.
And we're off to a quick start in July, it looks like.
Yes, we are.
Wow, no kidding. It's been toasty, but
What would a normal year be for that?
Great question. Usually about 10 to 12
Okay.
days of 90s. I think, for instance, last year we had 13. I think the year before we had 17. So it seems like some of the summers of late have been hotter.
yeah, that's hot.
A lot of swimming going on. Thank you, Jeff. Incredible video out of California. An explosion at a fireworks facility caught on camera. Why it happened?
And also coming up, we'll show you this video because this little piggy tried to run away. We'll go over what's going on and why he was on the run in the first place.
News Channel 3 presents Star Spangled Trivia. Sign into our website, get the trivia question right for a chance to win the daily prize of a $100 prepaid debit card and be the $5,000 National Weekly winner. Go to www.ft.com/contests for official rules and to enter.
I'll tell you. Wow.
When the migraine strikes, I'm not taking a trip down. Side effects like dizziness can throw me off. Migraine again. Ubrelvy works differently. It keeps me in rhythm, quickly stopping migraine pain within 2 hours.
That's peas.
And
So yeah, hey guys, good morning.
lasts all day, so I can handle whatever the day may throw at me. Don't take if allergic or resistant CYP3A4 inhibitors. Tell your doctor.
I can't read.
Report increased blood pressure or color changes, pain, or numbness in fingers or toes. Get help right away for allergic reactions like trouble breathing, face, mouth, tongue, or throat swelling, which may occur days after use. Ask your doctor how you can stop migraine attacks and stay in rhythm with Ubrelvy.
Hey, it's nice out. You want to help me build something?
Okay.
With Gorilla, you can create a bond that lasts.
That time for Outback Truckers. So where are we at now? Oh, Outback Truckers. Here's what's Outback Truckers now. I can only be out here for a couple hours, then I have to get going. On to something else. 1990 cartoons. Okay, let's see what we got here. We're not gonna see any cartoons.
Long ago, 7 Dragon Balls were forged and scattered over the face of the planet. Once united, the Eternal Dragon will be called forth to grant the discoverer a single wish.
I don't like Dragon Ball Z that much. So, yeah, we're gonna be out here for a bit.
With Texas.
Not watching that either. So yeah, we're just gonna be out here for a while. See this and that. That's about it.
So this is the only grocery store in this whole region, correct?
Yes.
And what's the population? 43.
We only have 91 residents in the township, which is 65 square miles.
Copper Harbor is also the town farthest away from an interstate highway. Do you feel that it's very remote here?
Oh, yeah. My family's been here since 1847.
Since the very beginning.
I'm sort of thinking we're gonna have maybe 14 here this winter.
Only 14 total people in this town. When most people think of ghost towns, they think of Wild West mining towns in California or Colorado, whose populations exploded before being abandoned almost overnight once the gold ring.
I used to. I mean,
But did you know that Michigan was actually home to America's very first mining boom? And that it had more than 10 times as
I'm not watching this. But yeah, I mean, I wish I could do what I really want to do, but I can't always do what you really want to do. But yeah, I mean, I never thought I'd become a YouTuber. If someone told me I could become a YouTuber, I would not believe them.
Truckers on a road to nowhere. Extreme four-wheel driving. Jared Baldwin and Johnny Rayner face an epic fight. Steve Graham's in deep water. We need to get up now as his marathon run hits the deck. And Turbo's in trouble.
Ooh!
As he battles bureaucracy. Just forget about all contract pay to keep his business on the road.
What did Turbo hit?
In the dead of night, an exhausted Johnny Rayner faces a make or break decision.
It turns down. It's so loud.
Take on a croc-infested river in the pitch black, or make the tour, delaying a critical run for him and fellow trucker Jared Baldwin.
Just hours ago, Johnny's engine was crippled. If he breaks down in the river, he could be in serious trouble. Johnny and Jared are barely a day into a bruising 700-kilometre run from Katherine in the Northern Territory to the remote indigenous community of Marlborough.
Marlborough. Okay, so it beats Pete.
This vast, rugged wilderness is one of the hardest places to take a truck in Australia.
I'm just having some fun right now, guys. I'm having fun this morning.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
The 27-year-olds have staked their young reputations on delivering 160 tons of building materials to build a basketball court. If they fail, it could ruin them. It's already been tough. They survived hundreds of kilometers.
Oh, I didn't check that yet.
And brought a broken down truck back from the dead. Now, Johnny.
Yeah, look at that real quick too.
Risk the river or lose precious time.
I'm still on here, guys. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just gonna look up something. I say look up some real quick.
And Jared's getting ready to help Johnny make the crossing.
I say Joe check some real quick here. Is here they do a new? No, they did not do a new slide. Or did Moxie? Nope. Still have pictures of Moxie doing it, but that's it. Got like 2 more things here. That's it.
Jared will take the massive stride.
Got all the weight on this truck at the moment. I'm going to come down to the water. Just hit the water now. Just keep it straight.
But yeah, guys, I'm just on here for a little bit of fun. Oh, too early for that. Hey, baby. Good baby. Come here, baby. Come here, baby. Good baby boy. Give me your carrot and your beautiful banana. My baby boy. You are. You're my good baby boy. You are.
Equal to the 1,100 horsepower monster.
70 meters worth of trailers, only 10 meters
Okay.
where it's flat.
A good baby boy. Yes, you are. You're a good baby boy. Yes, you are. Are you all right?
Try as they might, Johnny and Jared are going nowhere. In the last 18 hours, they've covered just 200 meters.
There you go.
If they can't get back on track,
We're in holes now.
the biggest job of their careers and their reputations will lie in tatters.
I'm gonna turn that air off. I'm gonna turn that fan off.
At a remote outback, trucking legend Steve Graham has just been hit with a hammer blow.
Just on the end of my road. Road access is impossible.
He's just completed the first leg of one of the toughest journeys of his 40-year career. A remote settlement on Elko Island, off the coast of Arnhem.
You happy, Al? Yeah. Farrell's happy on that.
His next stop at the indigenous community of Nunukay should have been an hour's drive away. But with road access impossible, the only way to reach it is by barge.
Oh wow, that sucks. Hey guys, Tyler here. We're just doing something different this morning. We're gonna do a video this morning until 9ish, until before 9, because at 9 o'clock I got something to do at 9, and then at 10, I'm busy today, so yeah, guys.
With one grueling trip behind him, Steve will have to do it all again.
So I have to get my butt into gear, but yeah, at 9 o'clock that's what's happening today at 9, and that's about it. After 9 o'clock, I'm good.
Western Australia, covering a massive 4,800 kilometres to reach the communities of Elko Island and Nunukay. He's hauling $350,000 worth of fragile solar power equipment. It's a life-changing load for two of Australia's most isolated settlements, bringing them electricity 24/7.
On this job, Steve must deliver, no matter what. If he can't do it, he'll have to pay outside help to finish the job, a bill that could stretch to hundreds of thousands of dollars. So far, he's faced some of the roughest terrain and deadliest waters in the country. With desert island tracks.
Thanks for serious help.
And fighting to keep his truck from being torn apart.
Everything rests on this thing working.
Now he faces another voyage.
My baby.
It's not till that door opens and you really see the beach that you know what you're in for.
To reach Newcastle, it's a 250-kilometre sprint through the outback.
Wow.
A 60-kilometre trip out to sea.
My baby boy.
More than outback trucking now, we've gone outback bloody boating.
The tiny community of nearly 20 people is relying on Steve alone to get the job done.
I'm delivering by myself. There's basically no one at this job.
Okay.
Dawn, and Steve's mad dash has paid off. He's reached a makeshift dock on the banks of the Buckingham River. Next, he'll have to load his 30-ton truck onto the barge. It's a dangerous operation.
We're loading on a mud bank on the side of the river. Plenty of crocodiles down there, so I'm going to keep eyes open. That's not a bad landing.
While the landing looks good, there's a problem.
But I was a little bit worried that when I start to push this trailer up, it might push the barge back. I have pushed the barge up the ramp once before.
It's a major concern for Steve and barge skipper Ben.
Mate, just so long as she stays there when I reverse down on that ramp, that's my big worry.
Don't want to get any further back.
Yeah.
But then we will have problems.
Ben must push his barge into shore to hold it steady, while Steve reverses his truck on board.
Looks like it's my go now.
It's a huge test of skill, even for the best. If he puts a wheel wrong, or if Ben can't hold the barge in place, Steve could land himself in crop-infested waters. Sydney, the Emerald City, a stylish, sophisticated metropolis.
Sydney, Australia? No.
Home to some of Australia's greatest icons, it's a magnet for visitors from all over the world.
No.
Including Brisbane trucker Turbo.
What's Turbo doing in Sydney?
Wash it. There's like truck wash too.
What's Turbo doing in Sydney, Australia?
It's not here to see the sights.
I've been hanging out for this moment. I'm itching. I want to go. I'm going to get me bloody truck.
Turbo's just laid out $90,000 on a new prime mover.
Ooh.
He's here to put it through its paces for the very first time.
$90,000 on a new truck.
From Sydney, Turbo's heading out on a massive 3,000-kilometre run to the small town of Normanton in Queensland.
That's a lot. 3,000 kilometers?
Taking on 4 days of crippling heat and harsh country.
Sydney to... Wow, that's a long drive.
He'll be picking up a 22-ton loader, followed by an 8-ton container. It's an arduous test for his new truck. But on this run, Turbo's whole livelihood is on the line.
I don't have any Milo.
For the last 12 weeks, he's been housebound after his previous rig blew up in his face. With no truck and no income, his business almost went to the wall.
I've had a bad run on trucks.
After so much time at home, even wife Jo will be glad to see him back on the road.
Ew.
Do you have to? Is anyone so messy?
Turbo's under massive pressure.
It's been pretty tough.
Wow, that's pretty.
Tough.
He's had to dig deep into the red to get his hands on a new truck. Today's the first time he's seen it.
Hell yeah, that's what I like.
The new rig may fit the bill, but after 3 months of hell,
I just can't wait to get cracking.
Turbo faces 3,000 kilometers, knowing he's one bad break from disaster.
I'm nervous. Roads are rough, narrow, could hit livestock, wild animals.
Your plate's crooked.
Anything can happen.
Jared Baldwin.
So, hey guys, we're out here for a little bit. We're gonna have some fun. I got myself a baby right here that you can't see on camera, and I'm gonna have a little bit of fun this morning. We're gonna have some fun this morning. That's pretty much about it. We're just gonna be out here for a couple. So yeah, so we're having some fun.
And their reputations will be in pieces. If they're to climb a steep riverbank, they'll have to shed some weight.
So we're just unhooking this first trailer.
From their 160-ton monster road truck.
Got it there. So Johnny just take that trailer and come back to hook onto this one.
While the truck's 30 tons lighter, there's another problem. The road's disintegrating beneath them.
The little holes that I've made, I want to try and avoid them. Johnny, we just try and roll back, but
They need to get clear while there's still a road to climb.
All right, ready? Yeah.
I just want to make some money.
The boys have hardly moved an inch. But they'll have to lose another trailer, costing more time.
I'll just make some money on YouTube, but yeah, still, this is fun.
The problem's becoming a crisis. The trucks are tearing the road to pieces. Soon, there'll be no way off this hill.
You want me to back it down in?
With the whole job.
So we're having so much fun this morning.
Johnny and Jared.
This morning's gonna be a great morning. No diner this morning, just a normal computer video today.
Treacherously muddy riverbank. Steve Graham is risking his truck and his wife to board a barge.
What my worry is that this barge doesn't slide back into the river when I start to push it.
If the skipper Ben can't hold it in place, Steve's truck could shove the barge off the bank, landing him in the river. To make things even tougher, he's reversing into a space less than 20 centimeters wider than his truck.
That gap I've got to put my trailer in is 2,700 millimeters. My trailer's 2,500 and a bit.
He has only millimeters to spare. But Steve's on. He knows only too well how close he was to disaster.
Especially once you hit this one, Roger's going to push her up. I thought, no, I really, those two crocodiles didn't get us for breakfast this morning anyway.
While Steve stayed off the menu, now Ben may have bitten off more than he can chew. He's pushed his barge right onto the riverbank.
We need to get off now.
He's struggling to get clear.
Oh, he's got to give us some power.
Ben's working his engines hard, but still he's stuck fast. The tide's turning. If Ben can't cast off now, his barge and Steve's whole mission will run aground.
Can't get off, we lose another tide, and it really makes it hard to time. He's going to get it. Maybe not. Yep, he's got it. That's bloody good to see. Got it, skipper.
The next stop is 60 kilometers away.
Oh, that's not bad.
The community of Minikay. But for Ben, he's entering unknown territory.
I've never been to this place. The last mile and a half of our journey will be in uncharted waters.
After 6 days of brutally hard grind, Steve's fate is in Ben's hands. On this job, he's gone to the edge of the map. Now he's going beyond. On the first job in his new $90,000 truck,
Turbo's made it home to Brisbane. After 3 months off work, he's desperate for a trouble-free run to pick up a 22-ton loader.
I've been left high and dry
But out of nowhere, more bad news.
because I've just had trailers stolen. Trailer's worth probably about 40 grand. Being a road train lead trailer. So that's 40 grand.
He's forced to hire a replacement trailer,
Yeah, I need a drop deck with rams for hire.
costing more precious cash.
Leasing a couple of trailers. Flat top and drop deck with rams. I desperately need one at the moment.
If Turbo can't find one fast, the damage could be terminal.
Basically, the whole business is riding on these two trailers. If I can't pick those trailers up today, not do I only just lose that, but I lose every other job too.
His hopes rest on a phone call to a hire company.
Do you have a trailer there now?
It's good news. There's a trailer in stock.
So he's renting a trailer.
But at the hire company, there's a problem.
Yeah, for the first week. For the first month.
It's company policy to charge new customers 4 weeks' payment in advance. Cash Turbo doesn't have.
So they still want 4 weeks up. Pay for that, I can't do it. I can't do it for that. No, just forget about it. Just forget about the whole contract, man.
By now, Turbo should have been on the road,
This is really me over.
but instead, his whole business hangs by a thread.
I've got to get my hands on a drop deck trailer today. And I've got no idea who or where.
On the steep hill, Jared and Johnny are running out of road.
So yeah, we're gonna be on for a couple hours. I'm just killing time until I have to do this thing. B-starts will be happening today, later on though. So yeah, what time we do it? Around noon. Well, the B-starts on noon today because today I have to do it because I got work tomorrow, so I can't miss work tomorrow.
Costing time,
So yeah, we got stuff to do tomorrow.
and their reputations. Johnny takes the strain.
So yeah, we're just having so much fun this morning.
It's now.
Just working my butt off, making money, trying to make myself a few bucks on YouTube, which everything's going. Eventually, I'll make a few dollars. But yeah, I know. I mean, if you're actually on here, put some in the chat so I know, because I can't tell if the ones you are on here or not. I'm just on here for some fun. So yeah, I'm just having some fun right now. I should check that real quick before since I'm out for check that real quick before I forget.
The boys are clear of the river.
I need to check that real quick since I'm still doing nothing right now. So just check and see.
The next stop is 100 kilometers away, where they'll make camp. Tomorrow, they'll face the trail to Marpuru, a 60-kilometer access road that's normally closed to all but the toughest of 4x4s. Even by Arnhem standards, it's as rough a road as they come. If they're to deliver, the boys will have to beat it.
This is a beautiful piece of Australia.
It's a month ago.
These are the good parts of outback trucking.
In the far north, for once, Steve Graham's enjoying the ride.
It's a lovely day at the office, outback barging.
But where he's heading is no fun at all. To deliver his fragile solar equipment, Steve will have to unload his truck onto a beach in uncharted waters.
Now, I started worrying about this afternoon.
And there's another headache. The barge will wait for Steve while he delivers his freight. But there's just 4 hours until the next high tide, when Ben will cast off. With or without him.
If he's not back on the boat by 8 o'clock tonight, Steve could get stranded there because we've got a time frame to get off.
With the barge, his truck, and hundreds of thousands of dollars at risk, all eyes are on the shore.
This is always the nervous part. It's not until that door opens and you really see the beach that you know what you're in for. That's where we're going to put it in, on that rocky shore there.
It's now down to Ben. Too close and he could run aground. Too far out and Steve risks getting bogged as he drives off.
Right, that's beautiful.
With the barge secure, the next worry is the low-hanging engine underneath his $100,000 crane trailer.
My main concern is that bloody engine. Can't afford to stuff that at this point.
If it gets damaged, Steve won't be able to lift the precious solar equipment off his truck,
Looks like we're good to go.
costing him hundreds of thousands of dollars. There's just millimeters between delivery and disaster. In Brisbane, Turbo struck a deal to save his crucial run.
Good news, bad news.
He's got his trailer, but it comes with a catch.
Yep. Unfortunately, the drop like install doesn't have ramps.
It doesn't have ramps.
Without ramps, getting his freight, a 22-ton loader, onto his truck will be a challenge. But with his livelihood at stake, it's this or nothing. After all the headaches, Turbo needs to load up and get moving. First, he'll have to get the massive machine onto his trailer without ramps, by driving it off the back of another truck. It's a risky maneuver. One mistake and Turbo will be delivering 22 tons of scrap.
Hey, come aboard, baby.
I just don't break the trailer. Well,
Finally, Turbo can hit the road. His first drop-off is 800 kilometers away. For an interstate trucker, that's a short hop, but for Turbo, it's a long haul.
9 weeks being out of the sea. Yeah, it's gonna be a big run firstly.
With his livelihood on the line, even the smallest delay could cost Turbo dear.
If I'm not there by 6 a.m, my customer gets stopped for the machine being late, and then they pass that on to me, maybe $1,000. I cannot afford to lose that sort of money. I've got to be there. I've got to have the job done.
What Turbo doesn't need right now is this.
Traffic.
In remote Arnhem Land, Jared and Johnny are about to take on the 60-kilometre dirt trail to Marpurru. On the narrow, rough track, they'll have to haul their trailers one at a time.
We've both got singles on, so Johnny and I are living a single life today, loving it.
They have 2 days to make 2 round trips. It sounds simple, but from here, it's a slow, brutal slog.
We're going 10k an hour, probably not even out of first or second gear.
Scarred by deep washouts and dry creeks, the track's impassable in the wet, barely safe in the dry.
This is going to be right on the ball with what's going on. I mean, this track, extreme forward driving.
Extreme four-wheel driving with 40 tons on their backs. After just 2 kilometres comes the first hazard, deep, soft sand.
It's got some pretty hang-on sand here.
Lose traction here, and the boys will sink in deep. They're through the sand, but there's no let up in their sight.
Quite a gravelly little rise. It's so tight. Just a little bit of wheel spin at the top of that pitch, Jimmy. You really don't want wheel spin because these rocks are sharp. They just slice the side of the entire out.
With just 4 spares between them, blowing a tyre is the last thing the boys need.
It's really incredible, these big tall trees. Oh, just hit a stump. Now I'm just starting to blow out.
Oh no.
A $500 tyre's been torn clean open. They've covered just 4 kilometres. There's still 56 to go.
So we've just had a rock go through the sidewall.
At this rate, if the road doesn't break them, the damage bill could. Steve's hit trouble, meters from the end of his 5,000-kilometre outback trek.
See how the ramp's just down with a bit of a hole there?
If he pushes on, Steve risks tearing a hole in his fuel tanks. To lower the sharp angle, Ben must push as close to land as he dares.
They've got us in a lot more. The angle's definitely better.
While the angle's better, it's still perilously tight. If he can't get off now, Steve will have to abandon the delivery just meters from land. But suddenly, the rear of the truck is dangerously close to hitting the rocky beach as it drops off the ramp. If it does, the crane engine under his trailer could be smashed, ruining the whole operation.
We're just trying to lift the back of the trailer up on the timbers.
The crew need to raise the rear of the truck to give it more clearance.
We'll see how it goes. We'll see what we got.
The rear's still not high enough. Steve must be back on board in 3 hours. This is time he can't spare.
We haven't got anything else we can put under this wheel to keep it at that height like rocks.
It's all hands to the pumps.
We'll chuck him under that back wheels, mate, so they stay up.
Go fishing it now. It doesn't matter. It's getting brighter out, so that's good. I can open the door more.
Steve's clear. After 10 days and thousands of kilometres, the finish line is just ahead. It should be a formality to unload the final container.
This is going to go.
But for this outback trucker, nothing comes that easy.
This is not a very well set up site.
There's too many obstacles for Steve to manoeuvre his truck to the drop-off.
That's out of the way, and that's got to go.
There's just hours till the barge leaves. The next isn't for days. Steve must race the time or be ruined.
Okay, guys, I'm back. Hey, did a couple things. We're actually using the TV, the computer, and actual daylight to use this for lighting. I'm trying to save some money.
With just 10
Is that a Dodge?
800 kilometers.
Chrysler actually is in Australia. Or I say Stellantis is in Australia, especially American cars.
Finally, with the city behind him, the outback highway should be a chance for
Oh, that's better. But yeah, guys, I didn't know there's Dodges in Australia.
He faces his nemesis.
Caravan.
I'd love to make a man who invented these things. I'm shooting. I don't know why. But as soon as they back up, they put a caravan on. They broke all out their ass.
As night falls, Turbo's pushing hard. But after months off the road, His first day back in the cab is taking its toll.
After 9 weeks, I've become too accustomed to going to bed every night.
On lonely highways in the pitch black, fatigue can be fatal. Deadline or no deadline, Turbo needs to take a break. With 300 kilometers to go, his fate hangs on a phone call to his client.
I'm waiting on a call back tonight, so hopefully I can push the delivery time back.
If they're not happy, Turbo could be hit with thousands of dollars in fines for late delivery. On one of the most important jobs of his career, it's a blow that could break him.
That rock's gone straight through it.
4 kilometers into a fierce dirt trail, Jared and Johnny are counting the cost.
I don't really want to put another spare on, just in case it blows straight away as well.
With only 4 spares between them, the boys need to be careful. But on this road, that's impossible.
We've got washouts to deal with.
To try and protect their tyres, it's painfully slow going.
I'm in the lowest gear possible. The trailer's rocking around.
And with the trucks fighting for every metre, they're paying a high price in fuel.
We're currently getting about 250 metres per litre.
Wow, that's not bad. That's bad.
Faced with constant hazards,
Really?
it's an arduous crawl.
We've just done 10 kilometres and it's taken us about 2 hours.
And it's not just tough on the trucks.
It's definitely going to take its toll on the body. It's flooded now, so we're trying to get a little bit of speed up so we make some time.
After a punishing few kilometres, a flat stretch of track is a welcome break. But it doesn't last long.
So we've just got a bit of a tree fallen over the original track, and they've cut a new one. I will get through that, mate. Yeah. As long as you're happy, number one. Alright, no worries, number 2.
Jared thinks he can make it by taking the track around the fallen trunk, but it's narrow. If he gets his line wrong, he could end up wedged between trees. The fallen tree is bad news, but there's worse to come.
The sidewall.
The brutal tracks claimed another victim.
Can't swap me. Yeah.
And ahead, the trail's even tighter. Jared's almost through.
The trailer's about 50 mil off that tree.
But then, after taking a break that could cost him thousands of dollars in fines, Turbo's worries are growing.
I feel about the run right now, nervous as all shit.
He's still 200 kilometers away from delivering his freight. By now, it should have been off his truck.
I can't afford to be behind time.
And he's still to hear back from his client.
Yes, Mr. Cameron.
It's the call he's been waiting for.
I'm just waiting for the guys on site. Well, we're not actually starting with the machine until tomorrow now. It's a big hurry up and rush and get there, and but we don't need the machine until tomorrow now.
With the pressure off, Turbo can make the drop off with ease. But at the unload, there's a problem.
I need the trailer with ramps on it, which I couldn't get, so I've got to improvise.
Without ramps, Turbo will have to unload the $300,000 machine onto a heap of dirt.
That sucks.
If it doesn't come off clean, it could get damaged, or worse still, tip over. The first first delivery's done, but Turbo's day is far from over. Now it's on to the town of Bowen for his next job, an 8-ton container. As the sun sets, the highway is quiet, but it's rush hour for the local wildlife. One of the most dangerous times to be on outback roads.
Kangaroo. Damn Roo.
Turbo's hit a 50-kilo adult kangaroo at over 100 kilometers an hour.
Right, that's starting to feel like I'm starting to think he's taken me out of right booster.
Oh no.
He's worried it's damaged his new truck. On this run, Turbo stretched his finances to breaking point.
Now my biggest concern is, what other damage have I done?
A hefty repair bill could push him
Oh, damn.
over the edge.
It's way too tight.
In Arnhem Land, Jared is stuck fast on an extreme dirt track.
It's been the cone roll and a trial was to try and get through without wrecking anything else.
He needs to reverse and thread his 25-meter truck through the obstacle course of trees. If it gets jammed again, he could do even more damage, risking the whole job.
Just get behind for a couple. So. He's having a lovely morning doing random stuff. That's all I'm doing this morning.
Maparu is finally in sight, where the boys' freight will be used to build a basketball court.
So we're here. First run down, another one to go, and then head home.
Been a tough day today. It's hard on the gear getting on those tracks.
Hey, right, mate, tip it off.
When you chip these trails off,
Jared's hoping the return trip to their campsite and their other trailers should be smoother with empty trucks.
Oh, it's good to know what the last 60 K's got for us. Hopefully the next one's a bit easier.
Tomorrow, they'll face the trail all over again, hauling another 80 tons.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
The run back's been easier, but there's one final obstacle to deal with. A steep hill or jump up. Even in an empty truck, Johnny knows he'll have to fight to climb it.
So I got the dip box in, just jump up. Might try and hit it in about third.
But the rough terrain and sharp incline is just too much.
Just might reverse back a little bit to get up a bit further.
After 2 days of hell, Johnny and Jared are stranded again on one of the most remote dirt tracks in Australia. They've risked their trucks and their names to take on this challenge. They face an all-out fight to save them. In Minyukay, Steve's been confronted with an unload site that's too tight and too rough for his truck.
Once I start screwing my steer tyres around, that's when I bob. I need absolute straight moans and shit like this.
He must be back on the barge in 2 hours' time or get stranded.
Trying to catch the tide, I've got to get this thing down, so we've got to do a bit of groundwork.
Steve must drop his container in precisely the right spot, right next to the solar power station's framework. He's got no choice but to remove anything in his way.
Just put it over near that tree there somewhere, mate.
The clock's ticking and the ground's soft, but it's now or never for Steve. He must be accurate to the centimetre, high tide's almost here. There's only minutes remaining before the barge will leave.
So your centre hole's there. I'm thinking about there. I think I'm going to go back about 40 mil. I reckon that's good enough, mate. Yep. And then they marks. We'll go to their marks.
Now the whole job rests on Steve's damaged crane trailer, almost smashed beyond repair just 4 days ago. If it doesn't work, he'll have come all this way for nothing.
I've got a text to come there. I'll be happy.
At long last, the massive job's finally done.
I can't thank you enough, mate. That's one on the ground, son. Thank you very much. You've got no idea how relieved I am right now.
And for the people of Ninyuka, it's the start of a new chapter in their lives.
Only have power at night, 12 hours. Sunset to sunrise, and that's it. But the family's so happy, just so happy to have power in the daytime.
It's been a monumental effort. Over 10 of the toughest days of his career.
10 days of hell.
$350,000 load.
10 days of hell.
And survived whatever the dirt, the jungle, and the ocean.
Sorry, 6 o'clock. Okay, we're doing pretty good on time.
All to do what this Outback legend does best. Get his freight in and his truck out.
It's a good feeling to get a job done, and you do get a bit of satisfaction. These remote little communities, standard of living goes up, everyone's happy. Thanks, mate. Appreciate it. 5,000 Ks, 2 boat rides, change your mind, change the barge, catch it.
Okay, so we're done episode 6. Now we're going to relax and do something else. The news is still on. And we're doing pretty good on time. I mean, I'm doing pretty good on time. That's what matters, right? Here I go again. Mighty Mouse is here again. Why can't I do a decent YouTube video on my YouTube channel? I don't know why. I know what I'm going to do later on, though.
Get hooked up with Cash App card. Just add an offer and save instantly when you pay.
I just don't want this month to pay.
Jesse, did you have sex with Marcia?
I wouldn't trust her.
Who wants to watch that crap anyways? I gotta do something. I'll be back in a second.
Let's do it.
Yep.
Gazungius. I'll get a new house in this area.
Fuck it.
Fuck it and fuck them.
Fuck
and everybody else.
5-0.
Like these dudes on the bicycles. Get a real bike. Jesus, you almost hit that emperor.
Not on my screen. Thankfully. Look at that car just said the weirdest bounce over there. Traffic's acting weird.
Is that lady normal?
Up, lady. Up, lady.
Why are you saying something, this lady?
Oh, I just hit down the pole.
Kicked her window out. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I got a pipe wrench or something?
I got a crowbar.
Okay. Better careful. Yeah, be careful. Like,
Yeah.
Let's just to get real. Kill me instantly. Alright, who are we going for first? We got any stivs? Or are we going for cops, whoever?
I feel better. I was gonna do this for a couple, so yeah. It was fun this morning.
Anybody and everybody. Take over the streets, do some wheelies, go fast, ride some reds, kill some police, shoot some guns off like this.
Good, yep, I got a gun. Oh, that's. Why aren't you shooting it? No, I said I got a gun.
Oh, shit. Are you shooting me?
No, I'm shooting them because I almost ran you over.
Oh, I got shot in the back.
Oh, really? Shit, it must have
Yeah.
gone through the window and shot.
Oh, there's a cop right here.
Yeah, I think they saw that behind us. I think he shot the shots fired. Shit, it already escalated quick. Oh, God, yeah, that's how you know. When you hear 18 sirens, you know you fucked up.
Yep, they're coming for you. I'm gonna wait for them to pass. Oh, okay.
No time. Already a pursuit. What's up, cop? Come on, buddy.
Oh, I think there's a motorcycle cop behind me.
Oh, shit.
Oh, the cop just wrecked.
The motorcycle cop?
No, the Charger unit.
Oh, the one that was following me?
Yeah, the one that was in full pursuit wrecks. He was going through an intersection and AI did some dumb shit in front of him.
Good
and then the bike cop, there you are.
Yeah.
And then the bike cop stopped to check on him.
Whoa, the bike cop! Oh my
Yeah.
God, he came out of nowhere. I
Oh,
almost
there's
hit
two
him.
bike cops.
Oh shit, there is. I got one on me. Oh, there's another one right here. Fuck, dude, they're everywhere on me right now. Tahoes, Explorers.
Oh my God.
Oh, someone else is shooting too. I don't know if that's related or.
You down in the gang area?
Yeah, I'm Innocence Boulevard.
Might be why.
I got a bike
Oh,
cop on me right
shit.
now. I'm gonna take him through the Teddies. My
It's just
first
a-
bike cop.
Mhm.
Matt Grove. Now this bike handles fucking very well. I'm surprised. Like, holy shit. Except she's right on my ass. I really need that civilian BMW anytime. God damn it.
Yeah, I know, right? Jesus.
Very much louder than usual explosion.
There's two cops at the ammunition over here on Adam's Apple,
Yeah.
and they're like concerned about there's like explosions coming from the inside.
Seems legit. What the fuck?
I don't know. I'm not being
Oh.
chased right now, so I'm just hanging
That
out.
siren almost killed me.
Go on weapons drawn and see what's going on, or I don't think they allow
How did,
explosions.
let's see him on.
Oh, another wreck.
God damn it. Seems legit.
Another Charger wrecked into somebody.
That's fucking
Jesus. I hit his car with a crowbar.
Trying to get a. There we go. Where are you at right now?
Elgin and Innocence.
Okay, I'm Davis and Innocence, so we might see each other in a second. Oh. I see you. Okay.
Oh yeah, what's
That
up?
seems legit.
I was toying with the Charger unit right there.
Okay, same units
Yeah.
are on the same cars. Goddamn.
I hit that Charger with a crowbar, so he's
Oh
after me
yeah,
now.
he's pissed.
Well, he wrecked his car.
Oh, that was the one that wrecked.
That was the one that
That one's chasing me. Yeah.
Not the first one. I think that was another one. Woo.
I've just been taking this cop on a fucking pursuit, just through anywhere I can.
Oh, I got a bike cop on me now. God damn it! You still have that bike cop on you?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, so there's two
That's the
bike
only
cops.
one I have.
We're giving them dual pursuits now.
Yeah, we are. Probably hell right now.
Yeah. So they're gonna be mad if they catch us.
Oh yeah. But I'm not gonna let
what's
that happen.
up?
Oh my god, out of nowhere! Holy shit, dude! I just went through an alleyway. Was not expecting that shit.
Holy shit! I thought you were a bike cop. I heard the cop, the motorcycle. I was like, oh, what's up?
That's great. Fucking almost collided. Shit. I'm trying to do jank shit, hoping that one of these bike cops is not trained enough and fucks their shit up.
Oh!
Oh, did you fuck your shit up?
I just hit the bike cop.
Oh no.
I hit him with my bike. I hit another cop car with the crowbar.
He was legit.
Go for another one.
Okay, I just went through the art center. He didn't follow. I'm out this bitch. Come on, baby. Oh my god, I have a gap. I have a fucking gap. I don't know how that just happened. Dude, if I was a bike cop and I was following someone, I would have hopped that art center like a motherfucker.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no. Oh no. Get up.
Did you wreck?
I wrecked.
Oh, God. At least they don't see you. What is this? No. Shit.
Oh my god, my mic is still working too.
Oh my god, I can't believe I made that gap. There was a fucking alleyway where at the end there's two Weasel Newsfans blocking it. I almost couldn't make it. What's that?
You again? What the fuck? Oh my god, how did that
Don't go that way. Don't go that way.
Oh fuck. I'm trying to get to the fucking
why does that keep happening?
I don't know. That's the only alleyway. I was like, that looks safe. Holy shit.
I lost him though.
Oh shit, they're going through the car wash. Fuck, I'm gonna go on the other end. Fuck. He didn't see me. Okay. Ooh, okay, there's one down here. I gotta wait 15 seconds. That's the bitch part now.
Jesus
I don't
Christ.
think
Which
anyone's
one did you go to?
I'm gonna, the
the
one right
Vans?
on Grove.
Oh, okay.
Flash pick. Yeah, right down here on Grove. Hopefully I can just get 15 seconds out of it without a cop passing and I'll be solid. Did they lose us both? Are you
Shit.
good? Ah, fuck, right when it's
I was. Shit, not on my screen.
so shit. Okay, car's repaired. Okay, I'm good.
Oh, God. Oh, this is getting sketch.
We gotta start killing some here. I'm gonna go hit a cop. Because that sounds legit.
Shit.
Yeah, I'm behind the charger right now. I'm following the charger. He's probably heading towards you.
Probably.
Because they have no idea where I'm at.
God damn.
Yeah, I don't even think he knows where the fuck he's at. We just went over here, dude. What are you doing? Oh, no, there you are. You have to be right here, because that's... Do you have a white Crown Vic following you?
Yeah. He's back there somewhere.
Oh! Scripted trucks that are supposed to kill you. Fucking A.
Just hitting alleyways. Oh, I see you.
Oh, shit. I think... Okay, yeah. Fuck, that's not good. If you're going to be behind me, that means it's going to see me again.
Yeah. Why do you think I turned this way?
Alright, let's try to... Oh, no, that wasn't good. That wasn't good.
Into the police station.
That wasn't good. I straight police station that shit. But no one saw it. No one fucking saw it. What? How is
They're
it
so
even...
focused on me.
Yeah. I know they're still looking for me, though. Okay, there's that real big.
Oh my god.
I've kind of just been able to... Okay, I see you. You have the bike cop on you still, right?
Yep.
Okay. Oh,
Both of
shit.
them, I think. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh my god, they're
You
almost
better be careful.
locked me in there.
Shit. I just went right in front of one. Fuck.
They're chasing you again?
I think he's gonna try, but I got a huge gap.
He just passed right by me.
Oh, what are you gonna do?
Jesus, they're still on me.
I'm just
surprised one of these bike cops haven't wrecked yet.
No, I know. That's what I've been trying to get to happen the whole time. I like how I'm behind a cop that just was chasing me. Seems some shit.
I wonder if they saw me enter.
Into Benny's?
In that area.
Oh, into the alleyway.
Jesus. Jesus.
Oh, that's not good. That's a lot of cops coming out of that alleyway, and I'm just chilling here. Oh, the two Weasel News vans, I see them.
Yep,
Just straight
that's where I almost
blocking.
got pinned in.
Fucking A.
God damn, they're still on me.
Oh no, that's a cop behind me right now.
Shit.
I'm just like so close to the enemy of pursuit. It's not even funny. They're
Oh,
so
shit.
focused though.
On a baseball field.
What the fuck? Trying to knock as many cops out as I can, but I can hardly get near them. They're smashing. Oh, you just passed by me.
Yep.
Fucking A.
God damn. These cops are on me. I've been hitting so many alleys and they're keeping up with me. Oh,
You got
God,
two
that was
cops
a
that are
guy.
stopped in the baseball field down here now. Like, there's not even lights on or anything. They're just chilling in the baseball field.
What, cars?
Yeah. What they're
Interesting.
doing is there's two guys standing outside. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck they're up to.
I just hit a Sheriff Crown Vic with my crowbar.
It was legit.
I was definitely ramping it up.
I don't know. They just can't.
Like, the sirens, they just disconnected. They
Oh,
just
they
ended
did,
the
yeah.
pursuit.
Watch this. Watch this. I just fucking smashed the shit out of one's window. But he can't do shit. Oh, fuck. There are two bike cops. Oh, fuck. The two bike cops just saw me, but they were called off, so they couldn't do anything. They just sat there with their lights off. Or lights on.
TV. What's
Yeah, I think they could. They got.
No, they absolutely did. I even hit one with the crowbar after, and he didn't do shit.
I think that, yeah. I think they counted it too dangerous because we were hitting cop cars with weapons.
Seems legit.
I'm trying to keep an eye or an ear out for the helicopter. I don't see it. Oh, shit.
I don't get them riled up a little. That was the initial call, though. One of them saw me shoots at someone or something. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck, he's just chilling. See, I ain't gonna chill here.
They won't chase me.
I got a bike cop that's on me again.
I'm just toying with them. They won't chase me.
They won't do anything. Oh my god, their bikes are fast. Holy shit. I got both bike cops on me.
They're chasing you now?
Yeah, I don't know why the sudden change of heart. I mean, I did shoot my gun off 6 times in the vicinity of the 2 bike cops.
Oh,
but
yeah, maybe that
was pretty much it.
That might do it.
Woo!
I think that Charger that I was just on with is coming to catch up to you.
Really?
I think so.
I'm on the highway right now, US Route 20, about to interchange over somewhere else. These fucking fuckers are on me. Holy shit.
I'm just toying with this cop knowing that he can't chase me.
Dude's legit. I got 3 cops on me now.
Yeah,
This was a bad idea. This was a bad idea.
Good luck getting out of car troubles.
You can't
Took you guys already left right there. Holy shit, I almost killed one cop because I was driving so close to the wall, acting like I was going to stay on the freeway and then just fucking cut over in the last second.
Oh, wait. I saw 2 other motorcycles.
What?
Yeah.
Cops?
No.
Oh, just people.
I think so. I'm going to try to talk to them and see what's up.
These motherfuckers are on me. Come on. It's a bad idea.
What's up? Yeah. Good day for a cruise. The actual people.
Oh, yeah, man.
Really?
Yeah. Where are you guys heading?
Woo!
Oh, just cruise around.
Oh, one bike cop almost down.
You mind if I tag along?
That thing out on now, son. Yeah, you should really kick that thing out on that windy road. Slide it over the straight. You got the first foot. Shit. And there's a whistle going on the road.
All systems are functional.
Mario Brothers. I never know Mario's in a cartoon in the 90s.
Rolling in the mud? Tide Pods can handle it. Spaghetti night? Tide Pods can handle it. Stains are certain.
Yuck.
So is the power of Tide. With 50% more.
I'll make some breakfast one of these
It's got
days.
to be Tide.
I gotta make some of it.
So you guys already know that it took me a while to get this plane build started. And to be honest, even though some of it was a lumber issue, some of it was all
Here comes Speed Racer, he's a demon on wheels. He's a demon and he's gonna be chasing after someone. He's gaining on you, so you better look alive. He's busy revving up the powerful Mach 5. And when the odds are against him and there's dangerous work, your life's a racer, see it through. He's all compliant and he guns a car around the track. He's jamming down the pedal like he's never coming back. Adventure's waiting just ahead. Go Speed Racer, go Speed Racer, go Speed Racer, go!
The controls on the Mach 5, the amazing car designed and built by my father. Control button A releases powerful jacks, which boost the car so that our mechanic Sparky can make repairs and adjustments. Control B. When this button is pressed, the Mach 5 sprouts special grip tires for traction over any kind of terrain. Control C releases powerful rotary saws from the front of the car to slice through any and all obstacles. D. When pressed, this button releases a powerful deflector which seals the cockpit into a bullet and crash-proof and watertight chamber. E is the control for special illumination, which enables me to see further and more clearly than with ordinary headlights. When I'm in a dangerous place, I can traverse these lights singly or in tandem. F is the control I use when the Mach 5 is underwater. The cockpit is supplied with oxygen and then a periscope is raised to scan the surface. Everything that is seen is relayed down to me by television. Control G releases a homing robot which can carry pictures or tape recorded messages to whomever and wherever I want to send them. With
So it's a drone.
Pops built, the most fabulous car ever driven, I've been competing in auto races throughout the world.
So G's a drone.
I love taking the wheel.
Let's go, bud.
The speed limit through here is only 80.
I love taking the wheel.
$350 kph. Okay. So the Mach 5 can go 350 kilometers an hour. She's only doing 60. Conversion, kilometers to miles an hour. She's only doing 60K, 60 miles an hour. Like 217 miles, I think goes. That sucks. Suck though.
Here's only 80 miles an hour.
Huh? Oh, I didn't realize we were going twice that fast. You drive so beautifully.
I know that, but we've got to obey the law. Huh? Looks like a reckless driver back there. Oh!
I can't watching that. Ben's.
Monkey eating mayonnaise, so.
What? Monkey eating the mayonnaise.
Typical bugs.
Yeah.
No.
Typical berry bugs.
No.
Berry mayonnaise.
Let's
Okay, see who else do we gonna watch?
Jesus.
I hate that fucking word. I hate their substance. I hate everything to do with it.
Fuck.
Alright,
Berry bugs. Alright, city?
Yep. Let's go to the
Go hit
city.
up the city and make fools of ourselves.
Yep. I'm gonna have to get some. Let me get gas now.
Oh,
Yeah,
I already
it's probably
buddy. I
yes.
haven't even.
Yeah.
Dirt bike play.
It looks like we've been out on the mountains all day.
Yeah, we do our bikes now.
I live on a mountain.
I'm dirty. My bike is super clean.
And I will eventually. Where'd you guys go?
Right here at the stop sign.
Okay. Yeah.
Shit.
Lane split.
Yep, I'm just lane splitting. No biggie.
Alright, well, I guess since no one's going, we'll go.
I'm sure we control for that.
We got no plates.
We're gonna get in trouble for just having these on the street.
Yeah, that's true. But
So it's gonna be one of those C cops,
Running
boy
out.
cops.
yeah, he doesn't seem like he's very interested in us. So
That's good.
Oh, well, this guy might.
Yeah, that one probably.
He just slowed down.
He slowed down hella. He slowed down hella.
lane splitters
He's
back.
still going though.
Yeah, they don't care.
Wow.
I wouldn't do anything wrong already. I wouldn't have
Or
asked.
doing something wrong on the streets right now, but.
Oh yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, these aren't technically
Street legal.
In Michigan, they are.
They got no blinkers. They got
Oh,
no
sure.
plates.
Who needs them?
Whoa.
Oh my god.
Damn. Really?
Damage.
Whoa.
Watch yourself.
Oh yeah, these things here.
That was super legit on everyone
Yeah.
else's screen.
I know, it doesn't even look legit on mine.
It's the classic SU Bessies.
Like that.
Jesus.
Surprised we haven't been screwed with yet. And we're
Yes.
And we passed 2 cops already. Ooh, God, you're getting close.
Yeah, I am. I'm in cinematic mode too. How I'm
Coyote
going.
tag.
Oh my god, I'm there.
Could get
Jesus.
killed from that shit.
God damn. Cinematic coyote run over.
Not bad. Not bad.
Oh, that's what I was in cinematic mode.
Oh, shit.
Okay, like.
Jesus.
Throw the flat. You want me to climb an ambulance?
Yeah.
Let's say we have not done it for that. So.
Mhm.
Damn.
Yeah, the smell's all on.
Yeah.
Plays the death script. Oh shit, there you are. Plays the death script doesn't activate. We're good.
You're gonna do it again. What are you doing?
Trying to get some air.
Gee.
We are dirt bikers, right?
Yes, absolutely.
But then you're gonna offer it. You're trying to kill yourself. That's what you're doing. You're trying to die.
We're dirt bikers.
Gotta have some fun, man.
Yeah. Dirt bikers. Don't you know anything, folks?
Oh, see? See?
I would assume that would have had some type of launch. It was like a brick wall.
Yeah,
What
you
the
just hit
fuck,
it.
dude?
Stop.
Trying to do a backflip. It's not working in my favor. One
Ah,
of these
that's better
things is
now.
about to kill me. So.
I wish these were a little more maneuverable than they are, you know?
Yeah.
We need
It
that.
seems like they need a little more.
Well, there's a handling line that's going to like Sanchez's. Yeah, the dirt bikes. Like that was next
more realistic or something.
Yeah, like wheelies are longer and it's just lighter to live around stuff. Yeah.
So we try this again, round 3.
You tried to die.
Oh, that's a point.
Oh my god.
There's literally no point in trying to do anything.
Now we gotta go help people customize and save hundreds at Liberty Mutual. Where's the golf cart? There it is. Only pay for what you need. Liberty, 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 Liberty.
I felt very stuck, but then I came across the Google Project Management certificate. It was self-paced, which I really appreciated.
Trying to get some videos made.
On Outback Truckers, Jared Baldwin and Johnny Rayner's epic mission grinds to a halt.
In this car, you have a truck says it's hard to walk up.
As they climb their way out of disaster.
Bloody whatever, a mountain goat.
On a world-famous rally, Roscoe Haining battles the elements. His truck in the ear and his temper. And Turbo cops a visit from the boys in blue.
Ooh.
And heads into the red
Oh, goddamn bloody blood.
as he fights to keep his business on track. On a deep in one of Australia's wildest frontiers, construction truckers Jared Baldwin and
Let's share
Johnny
tire.
Rayner are fighting an
Let's see here. 7, 6, 7, 8, 8. That's 3 hours. That's over 3 hours. I can stand for maybe.
up a sharp incline. Their trucks and reputations will bite the dust.
6:30, 7:30, 8:30.
For 4 back-breaking days, the 27-year-olds have been in trucking hell, hauling 160 tons of building materials to an indigenous community located in one of the hardest-to-reach parts of Australia.
Oh, hang on. I just did something there.
The boys' journey
Oh, we're back for a couple more hours. Just see if the numbers went up or down. Whatever.
destination, the isolated settlement of Marlborough.
I popped a zit in my ear.
Forgiving wilderness of Arnhem Land.
We just all work together. Yeah. Middle of nowhere.
Their heavyweight loads needed to build a basketball court. They completed the first of 2 runs on the 60-kilometre gauntlet, but on the way back to camp, they've run out of luck and traction on a steep hill. There's one glimmer of hope. A 10-ton digger or backhoe they brought here to do construction work.
Well, we get tied up on the backhoe.
It's a risky operation. If a tow chain breaks, or if the backhoe hasn't got enough grunt, Johnny will be stuck 700 kilometres from home with no way out. With the chain secure, the backhoe takes the 25-ton weight of Johnny's truck. On the chewed-up dirt, it's a fight for every metre.
Where's their house? We had a company that made my money. Get some cartoon work, Tyler. No. I can do some cartoon work or B-Stars. B-Stars today? Yeah.
Next morning, Jared needs to prep the trucks to haul the last 80 tons of building materials.
They're different feelings.
But there's a problem.
It's gonna really.
The hydraulic hose that connects Jared's tipper trailer to his truck is the wrong size. Jared can't unload.
That's just him, but it's nothing.
They're in luck. Johnny's hose will fit Jared's trailer. The boys need to switch trailers. But to do that, they'll also have to change the connecting pin on Jared's trailer.
If we don't get this going, there's no way we can
Pin?
get the trail off.
The fix will chew up precious hours of daylight. But with 25 tons of concrete sitting in Johnny's trailer, time is the least of the boys' worries.
If someone's changing the pin, if it drops, it's going to crush whoever's going to make it.
Tearing through the guts of the Western Australian outback, the Australasian safari is one of the toughest
I'm going to the zoo tomorrow.
in the world. This 3,400 kilometer endurance
I'm going to the zoo tomorrow to work.
will bring the best and bravest drivers to their knees.
It's an 8-day long-distance off-road motorsport event, the biggest event of its kind in the Asia-Pacific region.
But they aren't the only ones who face a grueling daily battle. Critical to the race is food.
It's really important for me to be there because when the crews get in at night, they're going to be tired and hungry and ready to go to bed. And if we haven't got hot food, we're going to have a few
Nowhere.
hungry crews.
52-year-old
Zoo's, dinner's closed today. Zoo's closed today. I'm staying home today doing stuff. I'll be at the zoo all day tomorrow from 11 to 3.
His 44-ton rig is fully loaded with a kitchen, tents, and enough supplies to prepare over 8,000 meals.
Wow.
While the rally vehicles go for glory, Roscoe must run his own daily.
So I'm going to be on here until maybe 8:45-ish. I have a thing to do at 9 o'clock. So, yeah, at 9 o'clock, I'm going to be busy at 9, but that's about all I got to do.
Under the watchful eye of catering boss Andrew, it's a
Oh, that's neat.
challenge. Every bit as tough as the main event.
All these guys burn 50 cards each day, and it's pretty tough out there on the track. So we do our best to look after.
Beginning in Perth, Roscoe's 8-day marathon will see
This and that, you know. It'll be nice today. It's be hot on the 4th. That's about it.
to get from stage to stage and set up the
I really didn't watch it.
before the safari arrives.
Within 2 hours, we have to pack all this up and unpack the whole thing again to be ready for when they come in tonight for dinner.
You know.
Under the watchful eye of catering boss Andrew,
I already did.
it's a
I have to upload the videos later.
every bit as tough as the main event.
All these guys burn 50 cards each day, and it's pretty tough out there.
I did the other day. I just didn't upload the video yet.
Beginning in Perth, Roscoe's 8-day marathon will see him follow the race from the town of Geraldton to the finish line in Kalbarri, Western Australia. It's a 2,000-kilometre haul through some of the most arduous terrain in Australia. Roscoe's been driving trucks for 30 years, but he's never faced
It was something else.
like this.
I'm a little bit nervous because there's a lot of dirt road driving, which I've done a little bit, but I wouldn't say I'm fully experienced with it.
And to make the job even tougher, he's been given an automatic truck he's never driven before.
The time frame's very critical, and she's a bit slow on the hills.
That was a little pizza. No, pizza.
If Roscoe can't deliver, hundreds of race crew and drivers will go hungry.
On the road, but we was thirsty.
No food, and there'll be no world-famous rally. It's day 1 on the dirt for Roscoe.
Way I'm thinking, what the hell am I doing here?
But at least he's confident about one thing.
Next day it's supposed to rain. I'm pretty good on my weather. I don't reckon it will.
Roscoe's skills as a weatherman may need work, but it's his driving ability that counts. The next stage is 300 kilometres into the outback. First, Roscoe needs to refuel his truck.
That sucks.
But in the downpour, he's missed the turn-off for the fuel station. And to cap it all, the unfamiliar truck's refusing to go into gear. Roscoe's only travelled a few hundred metres.
Don't need this, I don't need
It's a disastrous start to one of the biggest tests of his career.
Turbo. Yeah, you could say breakfast is breakfast is love for pizza. So yeah. Damn Roo.
The 47-year-old's midway through his first run in a new truck. Hitting a 50-kilo kangaroo is drama, doesn't it?
Kangaroo went to dart off the outside road at the last set, changed his mind, straight back in and just copped it.
If his ribs taken damage, Turbo could face a repair bill he can't afford.
I'm starting to think he's taken out of right first time.
The trouble couldn't come at a worse time. Since his previous truck died, Turbo's been fighting to stay in business.
I've had no money coming in for 3 months. So that's 12 weeks of basically living on the poverty line.
With his livelihood at stake, he's dug deep into the red to buy a $90,000 prime mover.
What's riding on this is my family, my house, my name, everything.
He's en route to pick up a container of freight that's 12 weeks overdue.
It's a decent order, this one. This is why it's going to be the start to kick it off again. I'm back on the horse. Now I've got to ride the horse.
Turbo began his journey 3 days ago in Sydney. His destination, the small town of Normanton on the Gulf of Carpentaria. It's a grueling haul through 3,000 kilometres of baking bitumen and rough remote country. But 200 kilometres from the nearest town, his run of bad luck looks set to continue.
Look, I love kangaroos, but bloody kangaroos. Now my biggest concern is, what other damage have I done? I'm actually hoping that I haven't chewed up any tyres, because I know that there's a load of smoke coming out of them. Because I tried to avoid it, the tyres grabbed. I'm just lucky I've got no weight on it. It hasn't actually made the tyre flat from where it's locked up. Brakes are all good.
No major damage. But Turbo's not got off scot-free.
Bend all that, knocked all the grill out, ripped the chunk out of the step. That's all supposed to be attached, and there's a big piece missing out of it now. Not happy, but happy.
The repair bill won't be cheap, but on these roads, wildlife is a constant threat.
Getting kangaroos part of life in Australia. I've just got to sort of learn to take a teaspoonful of cement hard enough.
As dust falls, Turbo needs to stay sharp. This is the most dangerous time on outback roads.
This time of night, I'm starting to have a few little concerns that we're going to have a few more mishaps before the end of the night.
After 3 months of hell, this run was supposed to get Turbo back on his feet. If he hits another animal, it could be a knockout blow. In Arnhem Land, Jared Baldwin and Johnny Rayner need to swap trailers before they can take on a vicious 60-kilometre bush trail.
So that involves taking the kingpin off the bottom, changing it to a 50mm one.
But there's a potentially deadly catch. To remove the all-important kingpin, Johnny and Jared will have to risk their lives by working underneath the 25-tonne trailer.
The dangers that we got is that trailer's loaded and we'll have to get under there.
Johnny inches forward to expose the kingpin. If the trailer's legs collapse now, the job's all over, losing the boys thousands of dollars and their reputations.
Thankfully, everything held up and we're good to go.
Next, the dangerous part, unscrewing the vital kingpin beneath the precariously balanced trailer.
You alright?
For Jared, at least there's plenty of support from Johnny.
Been dirty yet? Saying he's done nothing on one. I'm dirty. It's better.
Finally, the operation's a success. but it's cost precious hours. Ahead is the 60-kilometer bush trail to Marlborough.
What are you doing at 9 a.m.? Something like that, yeah. Something like that. It's important I get done with because it's something I need done for. It's a personal thing. You said that's personal. It's not fun. It's personal.
In Geraldton with a 44-ton catering truck that won't go into gear.
Come on. Fit into gear.
The checkpoint on a world-famous rally is 400 kilometres away. Roscoe has just 5 hours to reach it before the race arrives. If it's late,
So yeah, I got something to do. I looked for pizza for breakfast. Is it automatic?
Finally, Roscoe can refuel and get underway. But with hundreds of kilometres of dirt ahead, his troubles are just getting started.
So yeah, we're just gonna have some fun. Yeah, we got a little bit of fun today.
Going off the bitumen now to the dirt road. It actually pulls your truck around a fair bit. If you overreact, you can probably get yourself into serious trouble. When you get in
After just a few Ks, Roscoe spotted a problem in his mirror. On such a tight schedule, pulling up is the last thing he needs.
wind's blowing it, got in there, pushed it, turned it.
With the rally vehicle,
So he's having some fun right now. Yeah, right now this video I'm doing right now is just for fun.
But in the distance, there's a far bigger problem. A high wind's whipping up a huge dust storm, and Roscoe's heading right for it.
It's this height sense it up a little bit and come into the light.
So yeah, they said after doing that, we're gonna do this meeting I have at 9 o'clock. Then after this meeting, I'm gonna do some more things. So yeah, but right now we're just having some fun. Right now, you guys' comments.
Could damage Turbo's truck. For other drivers, it could be deadly.
On the kangaroo is you can actually shoot that kangaroo across into that other vehicle and cause that other vehicle to have fatal barrels.
As night falls, the roads are littered with roofs. It's a nervous time.
We got deer, they got kangaroo. They got kangaroos, camels, and capybara in Australia. Here in America, we got deer and elk and moose.
3 months of contained basically in the paddock here. Belle's got all her personal effects in it. He's the customer. She waited 3 months for me to get here.
Do you have any deer in? No, we used to have deer at one time. Yes, we had deer at the zoo one time. We used to have a bear. We used to have a fox at one time. Before my time. The deer, actually, the zoo, actually the moose. We even used to have emus on our property too at one time. That's what I've heard over the years.
The container's badly balanced. Loading won't be easy.
I'll watch you.
If it's not done right, it could smash into Turbo's $40,000 hired trailer, damaging its precious.
We got pictures of older animals, so yeah, we have. We had some weird animals at the zoo over the years. We even had a type of big cat in our zoo at one time. I mean, we got pictures. I remember. 20 years ago. I know, about 20 years ago we had panther. 20 years ago we had panthers, emus, Arctic fox. No, we can't afford. We don't have monkeys. Like I said, it's a petting zoo, so we don't have much of There's some things we don't have at the petting zoo. We can't have. We have to be careful what we can get because certain animals we can't have certain animals because of permits and stuff. Trust me, I actually have seen the permit book. It's pretty thick. Our office is quite. We have a small office. We actually have a small office, and it's not that. It's a file cabinet. That's it. Our office is a file cabinet. That's all it is. A file cabinet. It's our office. We have an office, kitchen, which is actually it's it, a fridge and a sink. That's all our kitchen is. And we have a storage, and we have a little bit of storage. That's it. I mean, if you ever do go to the zoo, you know, it'd be worth it. But yeah, if you ever go to Skimmer Park, you'll see me working. I'll be there tomorrow working. Inside the popcorn stand. So yeah.
It's our last two trailers that have released.
But Jared and Johnny will have to go all out one more time if they're to make it off the trail.
So yeah. Yeah, it's working. It's a nightmare to use though, but yeah, it works. You want to know? Like I said, everything costs cash. You can use cash or card. I recommend using cash because I don't use the card machine. Snooker machine's a nightmare to use.
But it's too late. Night's falling fast.
But yeah, I'm working there tomorrow. I'm working there 11 to 3 tomorrow inside the popcorn stand, not inside the zoo. The zoo should be open though tomorrow. So yeah. I mean, we got some pretty interesting stuff inside the zoo.
The trail's all
I'm not sure. I don't remember.
Jared can't get traction.
Everything costs between $1 to $3. That's all I'm going to say. And we got 4 flavors. We got blue, green, cotton candy, and strawberry. Do you get to feed the animals? If you want to, yes, you can feed the animals. We give you grain to feed the animals outside. The inside animals and Bob you don't feed, and the rabbits you don't feed. But everyone else you can feed. And we do take donations. Donations are recommended, please. It's at Skimmer Park in Three Rivers, so yeah. So yeah. I mean, you can feed certain animals. I mean, it depends which one you want to feed, but yeah, we got animals you can feed. It's free to go there, but we do recommend, donations to be nice too. Bob, because I take care of him to a point. I usually take care of, when I'm not working at the zoo or the popcorn stand, I usually take care of Bob and the rabbits. I say maybe poor, but still I do a lot of work. Nope. Bob is a cicada tortoise. He weighs about 120 pounds, and trust me, he's strong.
With minutes to spare, the team have made it. And all
We got some pretty good stuff there. If you watch my shorts, you know, or go to the zoo's playlist, or you go to the Skimmer Park playlist, you know what we have. Vegetables. Actually, I have most of my videos I have of Skimmer Park is Bob. Most of my playlists of Skimmer Park is Bob. Okay, because I'm with him more often than with anyone else. So yeah, I got some pretty good videos on the zoo. I got 2 zoo videos. I got some of Byron Park Zoo, and I got some of Skimmer Park. So yeah. We'll see fruits, vegetables, flowers sometimes. No, he has never bitten me before. He's quite smart. He can actually tell who's who by their voice. No. I mean, one time he got something. I mean, you can only pet him on his shell. And if you're like me, you can pet him somewhere else. But yeah, I pet him on his shell. I pet him on his shell. Everyone else to pet him on his shell. I mean, there's one time he got stuck. So Bob has never been me not once because he trusts me. But you got to be careful what you do. You can't feed him. You can't feed Bob because you have to be careful. You have to be trained to feed him. And I have picked him up one time. He weighs a lot. I mean, the hardest thing I have is picking him up. He's awkward to pick up. But I picked up Bob a few times. I had to pick up Bob twice so far since I worked. I mostly slide him. I mean, I picked him up twice so far, but most of the time I usually pull him back so he doesn't get where he can't go. But yeah, I had picked him up once, twice. It takes about 2 people to pick him up. I mean, so Bob is so heavy. But he's 35. I mean, the thing is, Bob isn't. Dodge is awkward to pick up, so it takes two people to pick him up. He's awkward to pick up. One there's a strong guy. He said, I can pick him up. I said, if you can pick Bob up, I'll give you $50. He said, really? I said, yes. There's this big old strong guy. Tried to pick up Bob. He couldn't pick him up. He said it was too awkward to pick him up. I said, yeah, that's why I keep my money. And besides, no, I don't have $50 on me. I got 5. He said, really? Yeah. And that was funny. So, yeah, we got Bob, Joey, and Doug. I mean, no, wait, no. This here, Bob, Bo, and Joey, the top 3 oldest animals we have at the zoo. And directly in no particular order. It has to be Joey and Bo. Sorry, yeah, Joey and Bo. They're almost pushing 40. Yeah, Joey and Bo are pushing almost 40 years old. So yeah. Bo is a donkey. Joey is a miniature pony. Nope. I said Bo's a donkey. Joey's a pony. Yeah. And Boris. Okay, we only have 2 turtles. We have 2 tortoises. Boris and Bob are both tortoises, but that's it. Do you have any? Yeah. Yeah, we actually have to. We call a special vet. We call a vet. Yeah. I'm not there when the vet comes. The vet comes in, I'm not allowed to be there. And in terms of the vet, yeah, we do have a vet, which, that's not cheap. We do, yeah, vet checks in before we open up. Vet comes in Vet comes in once a year a couple weeks before we open up, make sure everyone's all ready to go before we start. That's what we have to do. But yeah, I mean, with my shorts, you can find the animals in my shorts. I got at least, yeah. Yeah, of course, we have a vet check the animals out before we go, before we open.
A dawdling driver's pushing Turbo's rageometer into the red.
We saw popcorn stand. We saw popcorn, ice cream, snow cones, all the popcorn stand. I mean, I don't know what we sell. We changed it up a little bit, so I don't know what we sell exactly. But yeah, we sell a lot of things at the popcorn stand.
But suddenly, the erratic driver hits the gas. Turbo's stranded on the wrong side of the road. To get past, he'll have to floor his truck. Just in time, he's clear. But minutes later,
you cannot buy alcohol at the zoo. You cannot bring beer to the zoo. There's even signs saying you can't.
After all his troubles, Turbo now has to.
You cannot have alcohol at the zoo. There's a few signs that says do not have alcohol beverages on the premises. It says that. So yeah, you can't have alcohol beverages on the premises, or you will get fined. The police do show up. The police do patrol that area a lot. No smoking at the zoo either. It's a public zoo. You can't smoke. You can smoke a cigarette, but you can't smoke tobacco. I mean, you can smoke tobacco, but you can't smoke weed. The city passed a law recently saying you can't smoke weed at the zoo. You can smoke a cigarette, but you can't smoke anything else at the zoo.
It's down to Johnny to push from behind.
Yeah, because, I mean, no tobacco. I mean, I don't smoke or drink, so yeah.
With the stiff bar in place, the boys are ready to roll. It's 1,100 horsepower versus a whole heap of ugly dirt.
We're just trying to feather the accelerator a bit. If we just give it too much, we're just going to have too much.
That's Io. That's Doug. Darling.
The struggles torn what's left of the track to pieces. But Jared's refusing to quit.
There's Joey.
Take it up the hill and run a chain back and see if we can't pull it up from when we're up on the top.
There's Joey.
The boys have been at it for hours.
There's Bo.
They'll have to disconnect the trailer to lighten Jared's truck.
Yeah, I mean, I know they're cute, but yeah, you can't smoke. You can only smoke outside the zoo. You can't smoke inside the zoo. You know, because we all have kids there and stuff, so you be careful what you do. Oh, Bob. I mean, that Bob. I got so many videos of Bob. It's gonna be fun. I got Bob and Boris on here like crazy. Bob and Boris. I got so many videos of Bob and Boris, and not even funny. We'll put you call Buns here so I can get them for you, because B-O-B.
And it's game over.
There's Bob. There's Bob. There's Bob.
The stiff bar has jackknifed, locking both trucks together. They're stuck fast.
What's that, mate?
Yeah, he weighs about 120 pounds.
After 4 days of hell.
Yeah, that's last. I mean, Bob doesn't have a problem with taking pictures of him, but you know, I got videos of him from earlier this winter. Yeah.
Roscoe's still wrestling with 60 kilos of stuck wheel and his temper. If he can't fix the problem, his truck and the rally will be crippled.
They jam. When they jam, they won't move. And they're heavy.
After a Herculean struggle, the battle's won.
It's blurry, but you can tell that's Bob. Maybe blurry, but that's Bob.
And with boss Andrew arriving, it's just in time.
Bob can't swim.
But there's no time to rest. Tomorrow, Roscoe faces a 500.
Okay, here we go.
His longest run of the rally. With just 7 hours to cover it, he's under massive pressure.
If you don't do it, it just puts pressure on the whole room. I still don't.
Okay, now let me get Boris. Let me show Boris real quick. Now, Boris isn't that big. There's Boris.
In a 37-meter-long rig, hitting soft dirt on the roadside.
There's Boris. He's not that big. He always a. So yeah, Boris is pretty good too. Is the River Zoo closed? Yeah, today's closed. The Skidmore Park. It's called Skidmore Park. That's what it's called, Skidmore Park. And right now today's closed. It'll be open tomorrow.
Lose control now, and he could lose everything.
We fixed that 2 years. We fixed that a couple years ago.
While the pass is a huge relief.
A few times it has flooded, yes. Yes, sometimes we had to evacuate the animals sometimes, yes. A few times the animals have got evacuated. We do have a emergency plan where the animals go if it does. I don't think I'm going fishing again this year. I don't think I'm going fishing this year.
It's a photo finish. But Roscoe's a winner.
When are you going? I don't think I'm going to go fishing this year. We had flooding here. We had flooding at the zoo all the time, but we recently fixed the flooding problem, so we don't have to evacuate the animals anymore. A couple of times we had to evacuate the animals, which is not fun.
His engine's leaking coolant. Without it, the truck will fry.
Especially in this state.
The damage is serious. Roscoe's race will be run.
But yeah, I mean, do you ever have to? Yes. I clean Bob's enclosure a lot. I mostly clean Bob's enclosure. I mean, I clean up Bob's enclosure a lot. Both of his enclosures. Some people don't like doing it, but I don't mind doing it. I mean, it smells bad, but trust me, Bob. You know, Bob can't help himself. But yeah, at least he does it in an area where it's easy to clean up. That's a good point. I clean up his clothes, but I clean it up for him. But yeah. No, not only during the start time it smells bad. When it gets real hot, it smells bad. But most of the time, it's not that bad. I mean, since I live in this house and I live. That's what I want to see that right now. It does smell bad when it gets real hot, but if you clean it before it gets worse, it's not that bad. I mean, you know, he can't help it, but you know, he does well. Someone said does take him. I told him you can't take him.
Save hundreds when Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance.
Are you a caddy?
Dude, Charles?
That's a Limo. Okay, I'm gonna putt now. Okay, I'm gonna watch you putt.
Both. Only when it gets hot out and muggy, and it starts stinking. But I mean, Bob's Zakata. I mean, if you want to get a tortoise, I'd get a Russian, not a Zakata. Russians are smaller. Zakatas are pretty big. But
Turbo's love of the open road doesn't last long. Come millions of bruising
no. I mean, I got slobbered on one time. That's about it. Got slobbered on one time. No, got slobbered on one time. That's about it.
Could sink Turbo even further into debt.
Well, easy fix.
Fortunately, it's just a loose tail light.
Fixed Outback style.
As the dirt
Who?
turns back to bitumen, Turbo's almost on the home straight. For the first time in 3 months.
I don't know. I know. I mean, we got two zookeepers. We got two zookeepers. We got two zookeepers. We got one that you see during the day. We got one you don't see during the day. One that does the extra stuff when we're closed. Me, I just show up when I can. You know, they know I can't show up all the time, but I do if I can't. I mean, one time I got slobbered on one time, but that's about it. Nothing else. I mean, we got some animals that are pretty funny. But yeah, I mean, that doesn't count. That's a different head. That's a different animal. Slobber on me, Doug. Doug slobbered on me one time, which you know, it happens all the time. Someone must be shooting for fireworks. The 4th is not for 2 more days, you dum-dums. You can't shoot them off until 11 o'clock. Someone does not follow the rules. No, he's a silly goat. He does crazy stuff. She does silly stuff, so she's used to it. She's a crazy goat. Doug will actually scare you. Doug actually scares the kids, which is the only thing that really surprises us is Doug, how she scares the kids.
At the penultimate stop on the Australasian safari, Roscoe must repair a coolant leak. Or his truck will go no further.
Besides, Doug's as a kid. Besides, Doug's young. It's just a kid, doesn't know what he's doing, so no, it doesn't matter.
It's vital the patch-up job holds. Today's the rally's final stage. For Roscoe and boss Andrew, it's the biggest day of the race.
There's twice as many people coming tonight as we've been catering for all the way through, so I'll be really happy if the truck makes it through the day.
As the vehicles head out, the finish line
No,
is 400
Doug also screams. Doug also screams. So does Io. They both scream. But yeah,
surprises.
more rain. But it's not that bad working at the zoo. Like I said, I'll be there tomorrow working. Kinda.
Conditions are treacherous, but the race is relying on Roscoe. He must get the job done.
I don't know if it's gonna rain. When I'm watching on TV, it's raining right now. What's on TV has rained. I don't know if it's gonna rain or not. I'm just watching TV right now. I'm watching on TV, it's raining right now.
While the traffic's behind him, the torrential rain's causing yet more worries. If it's reached the final checkpoint, Roscoe's unload site could be saturated. As he arrives, his worst fears are confirmed.
Oh, it's all.
44-ton truck. He could get bombed. Just meters short of the end of his marathon journey.
Oh, he got muddy. It's grass, so he has problems.
Finally, it's the checkered flag for Roscoe and the racers.
2014, wow.
After 2,000 kilometers of hard country,
Orange Township, I've been to Orange. I've been to Orange. Orange is not that bad. Orange is a nice little community. I've been to Orange, Michigan. It's a nice little community.
I'm surprised myself. I dug in deep to achieve something I didn't think I would achieve. It's like I've actually been training with them.
Thanks, Roscoe.
Awesome. A lot ahead of me, I tell you.
300 kilometers from the end of a long overdue delivery, Turbo's been hauled in by the police.
There's infringement notices if you exceed the period of guideline. If you go over by more than 1.5 hours, we must go to court.
Officers want to check that Turbo's been taking his required rest breaks. If he hasn't, he could be taking a long one without his truck and facing a large fine.
In all honesty, sometimes I don't read that stuff because there's been some things that, oh, you can do this and do this. And then you read on and it goes, oh, but you can't do this. But I haven't said it did here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You can't be in excess of that.
I know there was one I did go over, but or was it that one there?
That's 11.5. You're doing right. Obviously, otherwise we can have a chat. So that's all good.
After 3,000 kilometers of hard grind, finally he can meet his client in Normanton.
Hey, down there.
And not a moment too soon.
Alright, so we drop it off in there. Alright, Liz is going to be happy tonight. Yeah, she was expecting this to be here after all this time. She's trying for a long time. It's all good.
I know. I actually got footage of it. Oh, I do? I went to Bar Park Zoo and saw a red panda. I got footage of that on my YouTube channel. So, yeah. I mean, I went to the Bar Park Zoo a couple years ago and put that on the channel, too. I mean, yeah, I got some good videos on my channel, but yeah, I got some good videos on the channel. Bar Park Zoo on the channel. I got footage of it. Today's time is going to be 82. Right now, it's only... No, 63.
Johnny and Jared are in desperate trouble. A metal stiff bar has locked sideways. Both trucks are stuck fast.
Oh, that sucks.
We can't get any traction. The stick bar on Johnny is just gone off to the side when my trailer's coming back down, which isn't ideal.
If they can unhook Jared's truck,
We tried
there's
that.
a chance they can haul the jammed trailer and Johnny out of danger with chains.
Yep. So I just want to see how far I can get up, and then we'll extend out all the chains we've got with the airline. I've just got some-
Are you going? No. I went there one time. That was over 20 years. That was over 10 years ago. No, that's too damn far to go. I don't know where I'm going this year. Yeah, we might be doing some this summer. I don't know what we're doing this summer yet. I actually don't even know what we're doing. I don't know if I'm doing that. I need to save my money up for my birthday.
There's a construction crew working. See if we can't borrow the grader off them and come and pull everything out through at once.
I don't know when I'm going to the casino.
There's a little spot on this hill where you can get one bar, so we'll just try it.
Slots or blackjack.
Good one.
Johnny's through.
Pretty cool.
To his girlfriend.
So we're just walked and Johnny's just making the call home, which is of uber importance right now.
Thankfully, Jared's able to reach the crew.
Hey Rob, how are you, mate? Just want to ring and just ask permission if we can just use your grader to pull us out.
Mate, the grader's down at bloody killing that well at the moment. Nothing, mate, nothing at all.
On that Central Arnhem Road job.
Oh, what are you?
I'm at Marperu, the jump up in Arnhem Land.
Oh, you're right over there. Mate, go down and see the boys at the camp at Deutsche Creek.
No worries, we'll work it out, Rob. Cheers, eh?
No, mate.
That's pretty lucky.
Okay, everyone left. Oh, man.
There's a very welcome sight and sound.
Oh, yeah, that's just music to my ears, eh? Whitey's just rocked up with the grader. Hopefully he just hook up and pull us out. Yeah, Rodney.
I had pizza for dinner last night. What I'm going to have for dinner tonight, I'm not sure.
With massive wheels and massive pulling power, the 30-ton grader is the
Like I said, tomorrow I got work tomorrow, so that's going to be fun.
off this hell of a hill. If they can't
Are you going to go swimming? No. I'm not going swimming in any of the rivers. The Rocky you can go swimming in, but none of the rivers you can. And I'm going to go swimming. If I go swimming, it'll be in a pool or a hot tub, not in the river. So there's not one of these rivers around here because I can't swim that well. I might swim in a lake, but I'm not swimming in no river.
Yeah, it's just, that's a really good moment. Just a massive weight off the shoulders. Massive weight.
Over 5 of the toughest days of their careers, this new generation of outback truckers have done it the hard way. They've hauled hundreds of tons.
I bet a couple times they have. I drowned a few times. I drowned. I drowned in St. Joseph River in Buchanan a couple years, about 20 years ago. When that happened, I was supervised, so it didn't happen that bad. I was supervised when it happened. Forrest Gump sucks. Yeah, people have tons of time how to drown in the rivers. I even drowned in the St. Joseph a few times once. But my uncle was there, so he pulled me out. When he was taller than I was when it happened, and yeah, people have drowned in the river before, so yeah, I already know how that feels. Just go to just watch something else on YouTube. Just watch something on YouTube right now. I'm just having fun right now, guys. Hey, baby. Stop making superhero movies. They're getting annoying. Listen.
Where are you at right now? Oh, shit. Gonna get full run. Oh, great. There's a bunch of military jeeps and a military truck. Do that shit.
I'm just having fun, guys.
times 400, you do 74 miles an hour.
Now that sounds like fun. Times 400, you said?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, I'm getting pulled over.
Where you at?
Algonquin.
Boy, I'll tell you what, you can't even test these things without getting pulled over.
Yeah, times 400 feels pretty good.
Okay. Oh my
miles an hour.
God! There goes Polecat.
What?
Smack! Or is that? Oh, Buzz, you were running from the police?
What? Running from the police? Well, I mean, like,
You got two cops chasing you. Like,
I'll do it.
actually chasing you.
They didn't light me up.
Well,
They just were following me.
They look like a 1080 to me.
Yeah, shit. Yeah, they were following me. They never hit their lights on, so I got up to speed. You know, doing 70 whatevers, 74.
DOJ
And that's when
232.
I said, "Oh, they're chasing you." So, not sure. I'm gonna come back to your house. Where do you live?
GTA DOJ
Trying to get in.
232 B A B. That's just gibberish, guys. It's a code for me to. It's a code for my code. It's a code for me to remember.
Trouble with the police, but that's pretty impossible at this point. Here they are. Dude, you might as well just face the dude.
You get what? Immediately arrested.
Just 1022. I don't know. Fuck. Should have been out there fucking racing around.
I was trying to see the speed.
I know, me too.
You're gonna go.
You should have went somewhere like fucking
Yeah, we
Buena Bay.
should have, would have, could have.
Should have, would have, could have. No, that cop's gonna be looking for you.
Oh, there's a cop right there.
Where you guys at over there?
Here comes
We're at
another one.
828 Nillen.
Oh, still in the same area.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, Southern Island Avenue.
I haven't moved all day.
Is that right?
Mm-hmm. There is so many
Dude,
cops.
for hunting for you. Oh
You
my
knocked your
God.
fence down, bro.
The fuck? What is this?
What do you think it is?
God damn it.
I don't know, man. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Look at this.
Here we go.
3 cops on us.
5 cops here.
God. Yep, another one's on scene.
5 cops. 5
You're
cops.
looking for my fucking fence, man.
Hey guys, how's it going today?
Oh,
Not watching the episode. The episode looks stupid. This is not. Yes, it is. It says Scion right there. Which one am I at?
And home for the Giants, one of the
Okay, so that is okay.
visitors on this continent, any continent. Downtown
Outback T S3.
in the southeastern corner of the city for the first time in 20
It's already a second. Can't believe it's a second. Till 8. I can stay there for a little over an hour. That's it.
Outback Truckers. Kyle Andrews is at the wheel of a highly charged Post alone.
Football field.
In the dead of night and close to the edge. In the desert, school's out for Russell McDonough
as his mobile classroom gets a shake-up. And his engine gets cooked. And Chris and Kay Ferris head deep into outback cattle country, dodging wandering trucks. Dawn, deep in Australia's industrial heartland.
Door, Australia.
On the east coast.
This one, do you spell it or what?
Rex J. Andrews Haulage are gearing up to do what they do best. Move the biggest, most expensive freight there is. This is the serious end of the trucking business.
We're about 150 metres long and 6.5 metres wide.
One mistake on jobs like this can cost millions. But for 44-year-old Carl Andrews, the stakes are even higher.
You don't want to get it wrong. It's my father's name on the company, so if I get it wrong, I've got a lot more to answer to than anyone else.
I bet you do.
This 250-ton monster is an electrical transformer that will distribute power to thousands of Australian homes. It's brand new, packed with fragile components, and worth a hefty $9 million.
$9 million.
A load this heavy would crush any normal truck.
Right there, all the way.
To move it, Carl and his team must assemble a road train like no other.
This set of beams at 40 metres long has to be able to carry 250 tonne hanging in the middle of it without breaking.
The massive load is suspended between two heavy-duty trailers on a vast 40-ton hydraulic frame.
Cams on the end allow us to lift it.
Each 30-metre trailer has over 100 tyres.
Wow.
End to end, the gigantic rig spans a colossal 150 metres.
Wow, 150 meters? Wow.
At a monumental 550 tonnes, it's heavier than the world's largest airliner. On the limit of what the picture
Wow.
can take. From Newcastle, New South Wales, Carl must move his mammoth rig 40 kilometres south to a power station in Errera.
Only 40K.
And to make
25 miles?
There's plenty of twists and turns ahead.
25 miles. That's all you have to go, 25 miles? That's not bad.
So we'll have a fair detour. In this particular case, we found a route that it has 5 roundabouts in it, and it's a lot more time consuming to go this way.
Navigating suburban roads in a rig the length of a cruise ship is a huge test of nerve and skill. Carl's in the hot seat. He's in control of the entire mega truck, steering over 200 wheels from the middle of the rig.
This is our cabin where we'll operate the rear of the load from.
Not only is it long, Carl's truck is 6.5 metres wide and 5 metres tall. He must watch for hazards overhead and below.
The main things will be where we've got to go underneath wires at the same time as go over humps. We'll have to adjust everything to make sure that we don't rub the belly on anything and we don't catch anything above us. Part of the job, it's never easy.
If it wasn't tall enough, there's another challenge. Carl has just 6 hours to make a 40-kilometre crawl, and he'll have to do it in the dead of night. The only time a load this big is allowed on the road.
We can't go out in the middle of the day with this. The traffic in Newcastle, Sydney area is quite heavy at any time.
If he misses his deadline or makes a single mistake, it could cost millions. It's the ultimate trucking challenge. In the dirt-red heart of Australia, scrap trucker Russell McDonough makes his living harvesting abandoned cars from the outback with his self-built crusher.
We built this crusher for a reason. We recycle the past for the future.
But lately, Russell's business has dried up and his crusher's been gathering dust.
The crushing business for us is a little bit like farming. Once we've reaped a crop, we have to just wait for another one to grow. As in, we're waiting for the car dumps to fill up with redundant cars.
While times are tough, nothing stops Russell.
While we're waiting for car crushing jobs to come up, we keep ourselves busy chasing other work.
To keep his truck and his business rolling, the 56-year-old has been delivering freight to the most isolated outposts in the country. But today's load is one of a kind.
I'm heading out to pick up a mobile classroom. I tow around with this truck. I'll take it from community to community.
This mobile classroom is designed for use in remote communities. Packed with fragile electronic equipment, it's worth $400,000.
Wow.
Satellite internet connections, laptop computers, quite an amount of sensitive equipment.
But for the students who depend on it, it's a priceless vehicle to a better future. From Alice Springs, Russell needs to collect the classroom at Midijulu, near Uluru, before hauling to Toka River, deep in the vast central desert. It's a grueling 700 kilometers.
I don't know about that.
Baking hot, corrugated dirt highways. After 36 years of outback trucking, Russell knows these roads can turn ugly fast.
I don't know about that. Hello. I know some people are actually higher ranking than you because I don't even know who you even are.
It's about the last place you want to take a fragile fight.
Do I really want to mess with them or not? Nah, I'm not going to worry about this. Oh.
Russell's determined to deliver.
Pride ourselves in getting it there on time and not damaged.
On top of the trucking.
There we go.
Russell's race is on.
That feels better.
And set up a life-changing load.
Is it all right, sir, then?
Yeah, roger that.
Chris and Kay Ferris are a trucking twosome. For better.
The only way to get a married me was I thought I was pregnant. Did you believe me?
And for worse.
Whatever you do, don't stop. Don't stop.
They've been married for 42 years.
How do you think he's still the boss?
I am the boss. It was love at first sight. I knew the moment I met her that she was the woman of my life.
They make their life and living in Hillbrook, Western Australia. This mining main line is home to the biggest of big trucks. It's hot, harsh, and hard going. But for Chris and Kay, it's paradise.
We're in a place called Bradari, which is about 30 k's out of Port Hedland. It's a small rural estate, and 18 blocks of land where people get to live a free life.
Just relaxing, having some fun, guys.
It's an outback specialist, hauling freight to far-flung places the big rigs can't reach.
Some of it is really remote, and some of it is very exciting.
Even Kay are gearing up to deliver a pair of sea containers to remote cattle stations.
We're dropping one sea container in a place called Beyond. We're going to the back of Beyond.
It's a tough trek, way off the beaten track.
Sparrow Parts tomorrow, we're going to head out to a place called Mary Mire. It's a station on the edge of the Little Sandy Desert.
But for Chris, it's also a chance to indulge his other love.
Good night, girls.
Australian classic cars.
Holden's.
HZ Holden Ute. This is the sister car still registered.
Holden Ute.
Beaten track.
Sparrow Parts tomorrow, we're going to head out to a place called Mary Mire. It's a station on the edge of the Little Sandy Desert.
But for Chris, it's also a chance to indulge his other love.
Good night, girls.
Australian classic cars.
This is HZ Holden Ute. This is the sister car still registered. 1973 Datsun.
This auto aficionado will do anything to get one. The reward for this job is the promise of a rusting heap of history, way out in the desert.
The old car bodies are our payment for the sea containers and the transport service.
Zevo works
Hmm.
24/7 until 9.
I wouldn't mind having a Holden, but the Holdens are kind of hard to come by in the United States because they're Australian.
Empress Swaddlers, keep short, baby, comfort and try.
So like I said, guys, at 9 o'clock we have to get off at 9 because we got stuff to do at 9. But yeah, and I'll do some B-stars in a little bit. What's it? KU? And she gets more of these things off.
That's why our brake and alignment services are back with a 12,000-mile limited warranty. That's 12,000 miles of confidence. Call us to book your appointment today.
Yuck. That sounds gross.
Here I am, field trip chaperone. Before preventing migraine with Qulipta, it was hard keeping plans. And look at me now.
From Port Hedland, Chris and Kay will head south to remote cattle stations at Merrimaya and beyond it. It's a 1,500-kilometre round trip on one of the busiest freight routes in the country.
A lot of traffic, a lot of city trailers. Their trucks are all 4 trailers long, up to 200, 220 tonne. So you've got to watch for them because fatigue management, they can go to sleep and give you.
But at this time of year, there's another hazard in the outback.
Fire.
It's bushfire season. Over the next few days, temperatures are set to soar.
42 to 48. We were going 7 to 12 hours without water, and you're dead. If you don't go prepared, then you pay the penalty, and the penalty can be your life.
In Newcastle, Carl Andrews is about to take his colossal 150-metre road train into the suburbs. It's a monumental challenge, planned down to the last detail.
About 9 months, 10 months we put in preparation.
Oh.
Has just 6 hours to inch his way to a power station that's 40.
I'm not watching that because it seems. I'll watch it later. I'll watch it later in my room. I'm just going to kill more time. I just need to kill some more time.
Yeah, I'll just use this. Alright. Are you ready?
Let's get gas.
Let's go. Yeah, seriously. These are fat back tires, though. Holy shit.
They're huge, yeah.
Whoa.
They're a little fast. So we get pulled over for no plate.
Today we're going to be cooking and tasting 100 years of military food, and I brought my friend Chef Rose to come taste everything with me. Get it alive, damn it! Sorry, sir!
We're done reading it off.
In 1910, where the average pay for a soldier was $13 a month, and U.S. Army uniforms